TikTok to YouTube, 100% automation, no watermark, and free. Today, we're going through the ideation phase. Let's talk about what led to this idea and why we want to do it. Quick pause, just want to mention that this is going to be a multi-part series where I go from idea to reality. I want to document the whole process so that you can learn how to do a personal project. This is going to be super cool, so give me a like and a subscribe and let's build this project together. I make a lot of TikToks and herein lies the problem. I want to build an audience on YouTube, but I want to multiply my efforts. I don't have the time in a day to make videos for both YouTube and for TikTok. So I thought, hey, I got all these videos over on TikTok, why don't I just port them over? Let me tell you, that sounds easy, and if you want to do it manually, it is, but if you want to automate it 100%, it's not a trivial thing to do at all. But we're all engineers here, and we like to automate things, so let's do this. There are some issues along the way. So if you download the TikTok video on the web app or on the mobile app, you have a watermark that says your username and the TikTok logo in the video itself. There are a few hacks around this, but they don't really work consistently. And I don't know what YouTube's policy is on having these watermark things, but I know for a fact that it's an issue starting March 1st on TikTok because they released a policy update to say that if you have non-original content, say if you had a watermark on your video, they're not going to let it perform well. So in a business point of view, it does make sense for these social media platforms to discourage videos like this that has the watermark and have more original content. I don't really want to get shadow banned or anything like that, so I'm just going to try to do it without the watermark. And I mean, in my opinion, the watermark's pretty gross anyway, so let's just get rid of it. Now, this leads us to our next problem. The only way to get the video without the watermark is if you had made the video in a third-party app, or you use a third-party downloader like Snaptik, and this makes the process super clunky and inefficient, especially if you're popping out a bunch of videos a day. So here's the problem statement. I want to make TikTok videos and have them automatically upload to YouTube Shorts without the watermark, 100% automated, free. And this means no other humans are there to upload it or download it for me, so no virtual assistants. And I am not there to approve the video or click publish. And let me tell you, the fact that we put free as a caveat is going to make this whole thing pretty difficult. I mean, maybe, I don't know, we'll find out, but my intuition is telling me we're gonna have some friction. Anyway, you see how this is bringing clarity to what the end goal looks like? Let's jump over to why we want to do this. We mentioned before that manually downloading the video from TikTok through a third-party platform and then uploading it to YouTube is a huge time sink. But what we didn't mention before is that it's just easier to make TikTok videos from the app itself. You know, the app is made for quick and dirty, low quality videos. There are a lot of tools actually there to make it easier. So like filters, stitches, duet, music. I can hit record on TikTok, say something, and then upload it almost immediately to their servers. On YouTube, it gets a little bit more complicated because I have to go through some sort of editing software, wait for things to render, get that file uploaded, and you know, the production baseline is just so much higher. You see how specifying why makes a bit of sense, because if you don't, it could lead to scope creep. What do we currently do? What is the current reality? We have to check to see if the video was uploaded successfully on TikTok. Then we have to go to that video, copy the link, and go to an external site and download that video without the watermark. All of this stuff is easy to do. It's just incredibly manual. We then have to go over to YouTube and upload the file that we downloaded from this third-party website. Then we have to set the name, the title, the description, all the tags and everything, and then click publish. You can already see here that we can split this into 4 mini problems. And with 4 mini problems, we can have 4 mini solutions. If any single one of those solutions were impossible, we can then rescope and pivot. Now that we have all that, let's talk about the expected outcome. There are 3 scenarios. The ideal scenario here is that during product discovery, we actually find a product or a platform that's going to do all this for us. One simple solution that will connect our TikTok account to our YouTube account and handle this for us 100%, no watermark, automated, free. This would be amazing in the software world because that's a lot of time saved. And you can spend that time writing code for something that's more critical that you want to own as an IP. The second scenario is the non-ideal outcome. And this would be we are able to achieve 100% automation, no watermark, and free, but we have to write custom code for every single component. I'm pretty sure for content, all of you want to see this, but for me, I just want to get this done. And then in the worst case scenario, we can't find a solution at all. And we find out that that this is impossible. What this means is that we have to keep doing things manually. It just sounds so mundane and boring and a waste of effort. And there's a lot of reasons why it would be impossible. Maybe we don't have the technology. Maybe there's a legal problem. We're going to find out in the discovery phase. All right, so hopefully this was insightful. Hopefully you're building this project with me, or maybe you're building your own and you're following along with this process. I'm like super excited to try to build this thing out and document the journey along the way and show you all how this is going to play out. So if you're interested, give me a like and subscribe and follow along with me in this journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.